being Dick saying that. Star Wars will not do another Ahsoka series. And then what was that? 5 minutes later, Ahsoka season 2 is coming. It's already been greenlit. We have Ahsoka season 2, Rosario Dawson, and I believe that when I saw that video that she posted on her Instagram, when she was all like in that little, I don't know what it was called, that little toy car that Luke and Obi-Wan were flying in as they were heading to the city. She was in a little Power Wheels version of it, just, you know what I'm saying? She was just chunking and doing Star Wars license plate, may the force be with you license plates, I think, something like that. It was funny. It was cute. I was like, yeah, that's a sign. That's a sign that we're getting more Ahsoka. I mean, because it seems like Rosario had a great working relationship with Netflix. He seems to be a very accepted fan favorite for the Ahsoka series. Ahsoka is my favorite character. So the question is now this: moving past the storyline, how it started off, I was kind of disappointed with Thrall. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section for Thrall if you're watching this live or if you happen to catch this after. Put it in the comment section what you think about the story overall. I am more. Let me look this up real quick. Ahsoka season. There we go. I am curious on how they're going to handle Ray Stevenson's character. That more than anything else. When they recast, there's been some fan casting going on. As long as it's a decent actor, I don't care, because I feel like that character, the character he played, that was such a good character, and he was one of the best Star Wars villains we've had in a long time. I enjoyed him more than Thrawn. I mean, Thrawn was Thrawn. I mean, that was Thrawn. It was Thrawn, but I just the way the story went down, the way it was handled, I just didn't think that it was me. But every time Ray was on screen and that character was doing his thing, that elevated Star Wars. And so season 2, just to see how that wrapped up. Even if it's only 2 seasons, this may only need 2 seasons. Just to at least wrap up what that character is planning or what he intends to do, because he's one of those villains that in his gut he knows he's doing the right thing. He's like, what he feels, the Jedi were wrong and he feels he is right. Those are always the scariest guys out there. So I'm curious to how that is going to play out and what they plan on doing with his character is involving recasting, because it deserves, that character, the way it was written, deserves more. I want to learn more about how he got to where he is mentally. He's not really a Sith, but he is no longer a Jedi. So, and I think it worked well. I love the fact that Hayden Christensen has continued to be given more of that respect that he fought very hard to gain silently. He's kept his composure. He took the punches as they were coming in when the fandom became the menace, and now he's come out on the other side with the respect. I mean, once we when the inevitable happens and we have to look past the great James Earl Jones, Hayden Christensen will fill that void as he is the quintessential Darth Vader, because he is Anakin. So there'll never be another James Earl Jones, but it'll get to a point where people will start equally thinking about Hayden. But getting past that, I'm looking forward to seeing him more on screen with him. Ivana Sakno's character, I'm looking forward to seeing her as well. Uh, playing let's see, plays Sin Hati. Is that how you say the name of her character? Very intriguing character. Her her back and forth with her back and forth with the Ahsoka character, not Ahsoka. Oh, it's Ahsoka's. I have the actor's name, Natasha Liu Bordizzo. I got the character's name right in the tip of my tongue. I know Ezra, and you know who I'm talking about. I'm curious to see more of her and her Force development moving forward. Now that she's a Force user, straight up. But season 2, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be great. Let me know what you guys think about that. And also included with that news, there was headlines that the Mandalorian is going to get a movie. There is a film. First, it was Rey. We were getting a Rey film, but now it's still coming. But it seems like they're going to push a Mandalorian standalone film first, a film. So it was like, okay. The speculation is if you're going to do a Mandalorian film with Grogu and Pedro Pascal, then what does this mean for the show? Is this going to be the bookend of this? Is this because the theories are that since there's no mention of Grogu, then Grogu must have died somewhere between the time where the episode 3 and episode 4, maybe. I don't think so, because they also later on they answered that question. Oh, season 4 for the Mandalorian is coming, so we got a new season of Mandalorian and we got a movie coming out. Is this too much? Is this Disney's moment where, like, I mean, you've already been accused of doing too much. Are you doing too much again, Disney? I mean, you're trying to tap that well into the water, and that's, it's like the song. Let's don't wait till the water runs dry. Like you're gonna bleed it to death. I mean, you're trying to get blood from a stone. I mean, are you? I feel like, are you doing too much? I feel that could be the case. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe you guys think differently. A standalone Mandalorian Grogu movie. Will this be Grogu's turn to the dark side? Will he be a straight up Mandalorian? I mean, here's the wordplay they can do. Why is there? I mean, all the Jedi are gone. Well, he's not. He really isn't a Jedi. He is a Force-sensitive Mandalorian. So that might be the semantics that they can play. Why Grogu is still out there, still able to do his thing, because he's no longer a Jedi. He's just like Ahsoka. Ahsoka is no longer a Jedi. Or is she? Where is Ahsoka? Is she still out there? I'm curious on how they're going to handle it. Hopefully, it won't be too much for the audience. They should have just kept it on TV, or the movie would be great, but the final season for this next season for the Mandalorian will suffer for it. Well, you have to see one to understand the other, kind of a thing, and it gets. But Grogu is a money making machine, so once you get that marketing behind a movie, it's gonna be crazy how well they're gonna handle this. And Kathleen Kennedy's still in charge of it. So it's still going down with Kathleen Kennedy. So I want to hear your thoughts on that. What do you guys think about the Mandalorian being a film adaptation of the Mandalorian, and also the upcoming season 4 of the show? So put your thoughts below on that. Let's talk about that. Let's keep.
Remember to like this video, become a subscriber, and share. This really does help us out. If you would like to watch more from us from T3 Media Studio, click here or here. Thanks for watching. Stop being NC-17.